Hello, and welcome back to Positive Vibes Only, where the vibes are positive over here. How you doing today? Well, I just came to chat with y'all a little bit. I went to the movies today, and I went to see Dog Man. It was pretty. It was a pretty good um, movie, but I seen something that kind of like I believe it needs to be spoken of. I seen this family, and I seen this little girl. She was with her family. She had to be no more than I want to say, oh Lord, maybe 4 or 5 years old. But you know, um, what she had on was crazy, and I was looking. I was like, oh my God, does she have on what I think she have on? And I was like, what is going on in this world? Like, what is really going on? Like, why does she have those revealing clothes on like that? But you can't be no more than 4 to 5 years old. Why do you have on spandex and then a a tight shirt so at such a tender age? Like I remember when I was growing up. I remember when I was growing up, like we didn't even dress like that. We had on um we had on like dresses. We might had on we had shorts and pants and stuff like that on. But you can tell we had kids clothes on. Okay, um today in today's society, I don't know what is going on in today's society, because the kids, that the clothes that they are making for the kids today, especially our little girls, it's like I don't know what they do. It's just like they make all these revealing clothes. They don't make the clothes for her to be a little girl. They make these clothes for these little girls to grow up so fast. You know what I'm saying? And then they get the wrong, as they get older, they get the wrong concept, thinking that's the way they should dress. But there's no way in the world, okay? There's no way in the world a child should be walking around with those tight spandex on and a little shirt. I mean, and then when you have all this craziness, I'm just gonna say craziness because I'm gonna choose my words wisely. When you have all this craziness going on in the world, why put your daughter out there as a target for them? You know what I'm saying? Why expose her like that? Let her enjoy her youth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let her go outside and dress like that. And I blame the parents, because you know um I blame the parent, because it's not like she can go in the store and buy her own clothes. She can't. She too young to go in the store and buy her clothes. So there's nobody to blame but the parent. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's sad to see our little girls growing up like that, and then that's the way they want to dress. The when they get older, which is crazy, because I feel like you shouldn't be walking around. Little girls should not be walking around revealing they selves like that. I'm just gonna say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not trying to step on no toes or whatever like that. But if the shoe fits, you have to wear it. You have to do better as a parent, as raising a little girl. It's different when you have a little girl. When you have a little girl, you have to be really, really careful, because you don't want to leave the door open for the enemy to come in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get an enemy no footstool when it comes down to your little girl. They already got a lot of stuff that they're going up against as it is. And then for them to be attracting that type of attention, because don't think people ain't looking. You know what I'm saying? They looking, they preying on these little girls. You know what I'm saying? And these little girls can't help it. Like I said, they're not buying their own clothes. It's the parent buying these clothes. You know what I'm saying? So you have to buy your parents. You have to buy your child clothes for a child. Buy them some loose clothes. You know what I'm saying? Let them be a little girl. You know what I'm saying? They're not grown yet. You know what I'm saying? Then when they get up in age, you know what I'm saying, they can buy their own clothes and dress the way they want to dress. Not saying it's right, you know, it shouldn't be revealing, but that's on them. But until they get up there, it's your duty as a parent to dress that little girl as a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't have her out there parading her body like that and thinking it's cute and you laughing when the enemy behind you laughing with you, you know, preying on your little girl. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was so sad to see the little girl like that and then nobody see a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? A little girl should not be exposed like that. She's tender, you know what I'm saying? She's 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 at a tender age, okay? And like I said, we as parents has to protect our little girl. And granted, I get it, you know what I'm saying, they put the stuff out here in these stores for you to purchase, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you something. You just because they put this stuff out here in the store for us to purchase for our little girls, it ain't nothing but a setup. We don't have to purchase these clothes. You could buy bigger clothes for your child to wear. You could buy nice little, dresses and skirts. You know what I'm saying for your daughter to put on. She don't have to wear. Yeah, yeah. So all I'm saying, I'm sorry about that. All I'm saying is, just protect your little girl because if you don't protect her, who will? You know what I'm saying? Who will protect that precious jewel? You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, we have to do better as parents, or as a mother, or we just when it comes down to our little girls, we are supposed to protect them. You know what I'm saying? We are their protector until they get to the age of when they're grown. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, just watch what you how you dress your little girls, because I'm telling you, people the enemy is sitting back praying. You know what I'm saying? Praying. And when I say praying, I don't mean praying like this. I mean praying on your child. You know what I'm saying? So, and then another thing, we as parents, that little girl is watching us as mothers, okay? If we're walking around here parading our bodies like that, you know what I'm saying? She feel like it's the same. She's gonna grow up feeling like that's the way she should dress. But we should be dressing as a modest apparel anyway. Okay, we still can be sophisticated and look nice as females. You know what I'm saying? Without doing all of that revealing of the body. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to reveal your body behind closed doors to your spouse. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it out in the open in the world, you know what I'm saying, where everybody can see. Because I'm telling you that when them little girls are little like that, they are sponge. They soaking up everything that they see. And one thing that you do not want them to get and grow up and have a bad habit of dressing revealing like that. If they're starting at a tender age, when they get older, it might not be no stopping for them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we as parents just be that example for that little girl, for your little daughter, for your little niece. You know what I'm saying? For your grandchild, because I'm telling you, boy, it's crazy out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? We have to be good examples for our little girl. We cannot leave no footstool for the enemy. I'm telling you, y'all, because like I said, it's a lot going on in this world, and we all know what's going on in this world, and we don't want to be just like handing our child over to the enemy, because basically that's what you're doing. They sitting back, they praying, they looking, and they trying to make their move. Do not, you know what I'm saying? So be careful, dress modestly, dress for your little girl. You got a little girl that's looking at you. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you should be out here as a parent, you know what I'm saying, walking around with these things on. You leaving nothing to the imagination. You're walking around here with these tights on, and you can see straight through your clothes. You know what I'm saying? And you can see your underclothes and all that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be revealing ourselves like that, because like I said, we have these little tender daughters that's looking up at her, and then they'll think that that's the way we should be dressing when we shouldn't be dressing like that. We should be dressing modest apparel. You know what I'm saying? We should be dressing with not the clothes revealing itself like that. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be walking around here with our cleavage hanging out. Saying, we shouldn't be walking around here with our stomachs hanging out and all this old sickening devilish stuff. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be doing it, y'all. We got to do better. There's no way we should be doing that stuff. You know, we have to lead by example. Remember, we have to lead by example, especially when you have a little girl, or not even, you don't even have to have a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Somebody looking for, you might see a little girl in the street, a little girl see you in the street, then what? She looking at you like, okay, no, we can't do it like that, y'all. We got to do better. We got to be better examples, and we have to dress our little girls like little girls. Just let them be a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to do. Just let them be a little girl. I know when I was coming up, my mother let us be a little girl. You know what I'm saying? We dressed as little girls and like we supposed to. You know, and then when we got older, we knew how to dress. You know what I'm saying? To this day, we know how to dress. Okay, so I just came on here to let y'all know. Just watch your little girls. Watch how she's dressing. When you buying her clothes, just choose appropriate clothes for little girls. That's all I'm saying. They shouldn't be having on the little shorts in their behind or nothing like that. These girls, you know what I'm saying, don't, none of that. Don't let them dress like that. That's all I'm trying to say. If we had to, as parents, protect our little girls. That's all I'm saying, because I love all kids, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's all I'm saying, and I'm just gonna say this too, just to add on to it. We seen the movie called Dog Man. It's a very good movie for kids. So yeah, so if you want to take your kids to see the movie called Dog Man, it's good. We went to two places because one of the places we went to they were sold out. So then we went to another place and we got to see it at that particular location. So yeah, so that's all I want to say. As parents, we have to protect our little girls. They are our world. They are our queens. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it's our job as a parent to protect them. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Right. So remember, we're gonna protect our little girls. Watch what we buy and how we buy what we buy. We're gonna choose our clothing for our girls, thinking we're going to dress them as little girls, and that's all I want to do, to just shoot a little bit of positive vibe in your life. Okay, that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to help one another out.